Joining me now is Mark Baker. How are you, sir? Hello, Mr. Baker. Are you there?
Yes, I am. Hi, Doc.
So let's take it from the beginning.
They're dead set on taking away my right to farm, but they're not going to do it. And I'll go you one better here, Doc. I'm publicly coming out and saying that I am calling, at this time, I am calling for the resignations of Rodney Stokes, Shannon Hanna, and Russ Mason. I want their resignations. If the state of Michigan is going to swim out of this and not look too foolish and put this behind us, I want them to resign, and I want the invasive species order canceled immediately. I want it done by the end of the week. And I hope that message gets to them. I hope it shakes them up a little bit in Lansing, because we're not letting up. We're not letting our family farms go. And there's thousands of us here in Michigan that feel the same way. And we need to let them know who they work for. It's us, not them. They're going around saying that there's thousands of feral animals running around the state of Michigan. Only problem is they haven't provided any proof at all to the public to bolster their stance. Hardly a shred of evidence. You know, they'll show a couple pictures of crop damage, but we really don't know where it is. If there was 8,000 animals running the countryside of Michigan, you would see them dead on the side of the road. You know, you would hear stories of people shooting them. You would see aerial footage in the wintertime of huge tracts of land that are just beat to smithereens by these animals, because they are destructive. Feral pigs definitely are destructive. The only problem is we don't have them here in Michigan. At least it's not a problem. There's probably more feral horses than there are feral pigs, or feral dogs than there are feral pigs. And, you know, another thing here, they're saying that feral pigs are tearing up cropland. Therefore, they need to do away with all of the family farms. What about deer? Now, I have to deal with deer on my land. I don't hear the DNR saying we need to do away with all the deer. And, I mean, everybody knows how much damage they do.
I hit one a year ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and you're right. They come into your yards, they eat your plants and that. If you're calling for now, whose resignation are you calling for again?
Rodney Stokes, he's the director. Shannon Hanna, she's some biologist that they put out in front of this whole thing. This is her entire function in life, is to push through this invasive species order. And then Russ Mason, I understand he's the number 2 over there at the DNR, and he's behind a lot of this. The conservation officers in the field their reputation is being sullied by their upper command. I'm wondering if there's just a higher entity here that wants to see family farms shut down, because if you can control the food, you can control the people.
All right, buddy, I'll tell you what. You keep me posted. If I can do anything for you, Mark, you let me know, and I will put it in the pipeline. We'll run this thing up, and we are here. There's a lot of